The market versus the chaser.
Here we are then, with my youngest son Adam at Forward Market. Going to have a look at what we can find, see if we can find some vinyl records. And what are you after, Adam?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Oh well, we'll have a look anyway.
Loads here, 53 album as well, all that piled out, all 50p.
Okay.
Main girls, and what they used to do is they used to lift it here, they're all equipped.
Okay.
Not dear, you know.
No.
That's right. You might see something around.
Might do. Might do.
Can't seem to have picked it all up from there. Oh yeah, same studio.
Where are you doing? What are you brought? Thank you. But yeah, I'll put it
Where's your buddy?
Oh yeah. How much are the LPs?
£1 each.
How much are the VHS tapes?
Oh, you have to ask Dad. How much was the tape?
Two, about 150 each.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that, and I'll take those. I'll take that. Those two. That's-
£3, £5.
Can I have a look through the singles?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't.
That's alright.
No, I know. What are you doing? Yeah, take it easy, mate. You want to have a look? Yeah. Just got the X. That's it.
What number was on there? Should have a number. Yeah, should have a number on it.
5.
No, 5 iron.
Yeah, that's it.
Pound those shoes.
The driver.
Yeah, the army one.
Driver.
30 on it. All right, mate.
7.9.
We got any shirt, hello?
See you later. Take care.
So I'm a bit late.
No, these are all 50 pence now.
All right.
50 pence records. There's some doubles in here. Double.
Well, like independent.
Well, it's a house label. I mean, a compilation. We've got a lot of Royal Blood. All these guys from indie stuff from Brighton.
All right.
But yeah, it's you know, look at it. Temples. It's all brand new stuff though. It's all cheap. It's all cheap. 50 pence records now. 50 pence. All brand new sealed records. Can't go wrong with that. Look at that. All the titles are on the table. 50 pence a go. That's what I'm saying. So you can't even gonna get that anywhere else at that price. I'm good, mate. 50 pence records.
Well, just in terms of, I put them in the blue section for the 14s, because green, medium, with the 12s, large, you see what I mean? I don't know what large tree we need. How large is large? So I just keep them in that sort of section with the same. I think large is only sort of up to 16, you know, though it becomes extra large. And then he said she was rubbing and doing all this, and then she went, I've got down there. So it's a bit funny, as well as, yeah, sad, so, but he does, and he thinks he's going to enjoy it. But he's got the knowledge, very relatively at this stage. Yeah, it's pretty lovely.
Hello VC. Yeah, this is basically a little silly video I thought I'd do, just like a comparison really between a market and the charity shops. It's not really that balanced really. I went to a market to buy some records, and before that I went to a few charity shops and acquired a few records there, and I'm just comparing the two, you know, in quantity and quality, you know, which one was more successful in that particular week. So, you know, it's a bit of a random little comparison, you know, just thought it'd be fun. So, yeah, got 2 stacks of vinyl then. I'm going to show you what I got from the market, and I'm going to show you what I got from charity shops. So, yeah, this is what I got from the market. I've got like all these 45s here, quite a few of them. Quite a nice little selection of 45s actually I've come across, like in this box of 7-inch singles. Had some quite nice looked after records, and I picked out quite a few. Picked up this Madonna one, Like a Prayer. I really could do with a few more Madonna albums actually in my collection. So yeah. This Ghostbusters 2, Bobby Brown, On Our Own. I do have a copy of this already, but couldn't resist another one, you know, for the sake, I think these were 50p, I think. So, yeah, I always like that song. Big fan of the film as well, as a kid. This Brian Ferry, Slave to Love single. Another Madonna one, Lucky Star. Probably my favourite song of hers, I think. A Style Council single, Speak Like a Child is on there. So I'm not really too familiar with that actually. Bangles, Manic Monday. I really like this song. I think this is a fabulous 80s pop song. It's just a great song through and through. Classic pop song. This Blue Pearl, Can You Feel the Passion? I'm guessing, yeah, this is an early 90s tune, 91. Not familiar with that actually. I know her other song, Naked in the Rain, but I'm not sure about that one. And this Ultravox, Reap the Wild Wind. So I thought I'd give this a go as well. Yeah, not so many LPs. There's only really a few there. I picked out. A Saturday seems to be very, very busy, like full of LPs, vinyl records. But on a Sunday when I went, there wasn't that many. I mean, there was a few around, but you know, there wasn't really all that much there really. I think I went to like one store, a dealer, who was selling cheap records, and I brought nothing from him. You know, there was just nothing there. I think I had a look at like some cassette tapes and picked out like a couple of tapes, and he said, "Oh, I want that one." I said, "Okay," you know. And then I picked out a thrash metal tape, and he said, "Oh, that's going to be £5. That is, because that's thrash metal. I said okay, you know, I wasn't really like that, you know, bothered by it. So I didn't buy anything from him, but there's a few other sellers I did. I picked out this this Now 17. That's what I call music. I'm buying all the Nows, gradually getting one by one, you know. So yeah, quite a few of them now. This goes into 1990. This particular one. There's the tracks on the back there. You can pause the video if you wish to take note. So yeah, Now 17. I think these were £1. I think. So yeah, that one. I also picked this one out from the same seller. It's Sinatra at the Sands. Frank Sinatra, of course. With Count Basie and the orchestra, arranged and conducted by Quincy Jones. So yeah, one I hadn't got. So nice gatefold, very nice condition. And yeah, actually it had some like paper clippings which are inside, which I thought was quite cool. It had this the Sunday Times magazine, My Father the Hero, The Man Behind the Miss, Nancy Sinatra, Frank Confessions. This was dated October 29th, 95, which I thought was quite good, you know, to come across that. It's not all about Frank Sinatra, there's only a few pages. So yeah, there's that. And it had this newspaper clipping when he died in 1998. So yeah, that was in here as well. Francis Albert Sinatra, 1915 to 1998. So yeah, see more on the back there. Yeah, so very sad, I think, Frank Sinatra passing away at the time. He was a hero of my father. He really admired Frank Sinatra. Everything he did, his musical career, and even his film career. He was saying, you know, how brave he was in the movies. You know, yeah, we always thought he was, you know, such a man of great charisma. Anyway, yes, moving on then. What I got from the charity shops, and there's quite a lot. There's quite a stack from the Chazza Shack. And yeah, I'll just show you the 45s first. This Jealous Guy tribute, Roxy Music. Picked these up for I think it was £1 each. I think they go for about £1 each. This one as well, Ultravox Vienna. So yeah, I think I changed the sleeve around, put it in a nice white cardboard sleeve. And this Joe Jackson, Is She Really Going Out With Him? Really like this this single. I do want that album actually, if I can pick it up. So yeah, also put it in with my other one I had, which is Real Men, Joe Jackson. I just slipped it in there, keep them both together. This was a nice little find actually. Oh Look at Me Now, the moods for swinging and loving, the dynamic voice of Bobby Darwin. Yeah, Bobby Darwin's debut album on Capitol, on the Capitol label. It's got such songs on there, sort of familiar sort of songs to like how Frank Sinatra would put out on an album. Frank Sinatra also being on the Capitol label as well. So yeah, very nice sounding album actually, very Sinatra-esque, has that sort of similar tone, and yeah, very pleased with this, and here's a little listen.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want guess you always knew it. You made me glad. You made me feel so bad.
Picked up this 12-inch 45 of the Hollies. He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. This was $4.99. Probably a little bit much than what I wanted to pay, but it was always one I wanted on 12-inch vinyl. I think I have a 7-inch copy of this as well. So yeah, this was an 80s re-release of the song. I think it reached #1 in the 80s. Obviously it was a 60s song, but yeah, it was re-released in the 80s, and it came off this album, this like greatest hits they did. They seem to be kept doing like these the best of albums for the Hollies. They keep doing these runs, but this one they actually released one of the songs off it, which I believe it reached #1. I could be mistaken, it might have been #2, but yeah, there you go. I picked up this 12-inch single as well. That's All by Genesis. I love this single. I absolutely love it. Keep playing it, like whatever format I have at the time, whether it's on my iPod or at home on the CD player or whatever record player. And yeah, one of my favourite songs, I think, probably my favourite song of Genesis' library. And yeah, picked that one up. Stuck it with my Genesis album. Yeah, I believe this is Phil Collins' actual first album he did without the frontman Peter Gabriel. And it's not a particularly great album, but there's 1 or 2 hits on here which I do like. And yeah, pleased to have that. You know, they started in 1967, Genesis, at Godalming. I think they at a school there, 1967. That's a long time ago. Anyway, moving on. I picked up this Roy Orbison In Dreams. Just thought what a nice looking record that is, and yeah, it was £2. Yeah. It just looks really nice, and the record's not too bad. And it could do with a bit of a clean, but yeah, it's all right really. But yeah, for £2. So yeah, I'm going to give that a spin and a listen at some point. Picked up this one. I don't really know much about it really. I looked at the date on it at the back. It said 1998, so I thought, you know, 90s vinyl, you know, it tends to be quite expensive, doesn't it? So, you know, maybe this has a little bit of worth or something, more than what I paid for it. So I bought it just to give it a listen, see if it's any good. And that's Finite Tribe, Sleazy Listening. I've not heard anything, you know, about this artist. I'm not even giving it a listen yet. I'm guessing it's sort of, maybe it's thrash metal, I don't know. It says on like this description here, a dark satanic cocktail lounge cult of psychosexual breakbeat obsessives. And if Finite Tribe lived in and worked in Bristol, they would have won the Mercury Music Prize by now. And that's by the Scotsman. So, you know, who knows? It might be a bit heavy for me. I don't know. Picked up this Brian Ferry. This was £2, $1.99. One of his albums from the 70s. I think it's just self-titled. Oh no, Another Time, Another Place. So another one of his. I'm glad to have. This Boomtown Rats. This was £2, and that is a tonic for the troops. I think I've had a couple of Boomtown Rats LPs before and kind of passed on a lot of vinyl actually the last couple of years. Kind of regretted it a bit. and yeah, so I kind of grown more into my 80s music. I kind of want to expand it out a bit more now, really. So yeah, I gave away a lot of 80s stuff, you know, because I just couldn't seem to get into it, but now I'm into it, just the way it is. Picked up this Shaka Khan 12-inch single, Ain't Nobody. Great song of hers, R&B tune, and yeah, nice little find. This one, this was, yeah, $2.99. This Guns N' Roses for $1.99. Another 12-inch single, Patience. So yeah, it's not a particularly great tune of theirs, but you know, Guns N' Roses for, like, I don't know, what's I say, $1.99. Can't be bad, really, can it? This was a nice find. I did pay a bit for this. You know, it was probably a bit more than what I should have done. You know, it's probably about, I don't know, £10 maybe. It should have been really, but I paid $12.99. The sleeve is in really nice condition. I normally find these quite beat up, and that's Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits. I think it was their first Greatest Hits they did. So it is sort of really the earlier stuff, you know, of the late 60s and onwards, such as Albatross, Man of the World. So yeah, cover's really nice, and it's like excellent condition. The sleeve is in excellent condition, and the record could do a bit of a clean, but generally that's very, very, very good, I must say. Very, very nice, actually. That is. So yeah, top money from the charity shop, that is, really. They wanted quite a bit for this, so yeah, I was happy to pay it, really. It's a nice greatest hits to have. It's one I've been after for a little while. More vinyl, lots of vinyl. Gap Band, Oops Inside Your Head, the 87 mix for £2. So yeah, there's another 12-inch single, quite a few 12-inch singles. Billy Joel, The Bridge, came out in the late 80s, I think. Was it a year on there? Is there one? Pretty sure it was late 80s. I'm not really familiar with any of the songs on here. I'm guessing it was perhaps a bit of a flop. You know, his albums prior to this were quite successful. This took a bit of a dip, I think. And anyway, this was $2.99 anyway. Very nice condition, actually. So you know, I snapped that one up. This was a find. This was a real find. The Best of Mississippi, John Hurt. This has a bit of worth, actually. This one, I paid. What did I pay? £2 for this. Still got a label on there, £2, and I would say it's probably about a £20 to £25 record all day. And yeah, glad to have it. I do like the blues, and I'm looking forward to giving this one a spin. Last few records then. Eddie Grant, all the hits, basically greatest hits of Eddie Grant. I saw a few other albums of his, kind of passed on them and picked this one up. So there's all the hits on there. There is one missing on the list, and that's one I quite like, is Give Me Hope, Joanna, but that's not on there, unfortunately, but the others are. So anyway, the important one is I Don't Want to Dance. It's my favourite hit of his. So but anyway, that's on there, so that's all good. And finally, another Billy Joel, 12-inch single this time, Tell Her About It. So yeah, pick this one up. I don't know what it was, what, £2? Yeah, £2. Tell Her About It was on the An Innocent Man album. I think he had about 3 hits from this album. Quite a few. It's quite a successful album actually. Uptown Girl, Tell Her About It. Oh, it's just the 2, it says. Just the 2. I thought it was more than that. But anyway, there you go. Oh no, there is one more. There is one more. I picked this one up from the market. Yeah, I basically showed you most of the market, but this one. So yeah, I picked up this one for £2. It's Electric Light Orchestra, Out of the Blue. So yeah, picked that one up from the market as well. I should have shown that one earlier, but never mind, I got a bit mixed up. And yeah, it's a double album. It's a little bit rough. You know, it's that typical market find. You know, sort of buried in a box with other records. It's just sort of bashed about a bit tatty. It's not too bad actually. It's not too bad at all. Only £2 is okay, isn't it? So it's one I hadn't got of theirs, and you know, it's a good one to have. So yes, another Jeff Lynne album I've got, 1977. Wow. Anyway, so in comparison, then, basically show you what I picked up from the market and what I picked up from the charity shops. So basically I picked up this stack from the market, which isn't too bad, and there's this stack from the charity shop. So yeah, I think there's only one winner here,
And the winner this week is the Chazza!
so there you have it. Yeah, lots of vinyl. Charity shop's been really good actually last couple of weeks. Better than the market actually, although I have been picking up a lot of vinyl from the market as well, but this particular occasion the charity shops were better. So yeah, anyway, until next time everyone, I'll see you very soon, and take care. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. If you like this video, you might want to check out my other videos. Be sure to hit the notification bell, and if you're new to the channel, if you subscribe, it really helps me out. And as always, thank you for watching.